Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell reading. Yes, we do. We hope you guys are... Oh, well, let's see what we got for you guys, Sagittarius. Take what fits and leave the rest out because these are general readings, right? If you want your own, I'll talk about that a little later. Sturdy support, build a strong foundation with combined effort. United, lasting, and stable. So these are the sweet love tea cards. Yes, spill the tea, find love's hidden truths, right? But this is about a relationship for sure. All these cards here are about love or romance and, you know, things like that. Of course, golden cage, break free from stress and toxic relationships. Somebody's breaking free from something toxic here or stressful. And here's the bird going to, you know, leave the cage pretty soon. Yeah, we have escape, worth, and new path. Wow. Whoever wrote these cards has an attitude, right? A good one. So, you know, somebody here wants to build something lasting with you. That's how it appears. And they could be escaping another relationship that is either toxic or stressful. Okay. Even the word toxic sounds stressful, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Let's see what else we have. We have calmer waters. Getting rid of upheaval and leaving the drama behind. Wow, I haven't seen this card. These cards from this deck, I mean, I don't use them that often, but I have not seen these cards here. And we have quiet times and flowing. All right, so we see the bird in the cage. He's about ready to, you know, or he already broke free. And then now we have calmer water. Somebody wants a relationship with you that is calm, and one that flows, or you guys are both aligned with each other, right? Or same values, things like that. And they want it to be lasting, Sagittarius. All right. So, you know, yeah, let's see what else we have for you guys. And yeah, let's see what we got. Excuse me. And here we go. And we're going to use the conjure cards. Or Conjuring, right? You guys see that movie? Let's see what we have. We have the Queen of Hearts. Somebody really loves you here, Sagittarius. What did you do? What did you do to them? Queen of Hearts. That is somebody who is loved, usually a woman. It could be a man, though, because, you know, these are general reads, right? We have the Snake, OMG, and he's in the upright. And we have the Coffin. So maybe somebody betrayed somebody here, and that's why we have an ending. I feel like somebody kind of betrayed somebody. And what does that mean, betray? It doesn't always mean that you cheat on somebody. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Yeah, that's one version. But it means that you were expected to, I don't know, to come through on some level, and you're not doing it. That's a betrayal. So when people break up, you know, especially if they're married, that can be seen as a betrayal. Because, you know, it's how some people feel when their partner leaves them, that they've betrayed them, right? Because you guys both talked about, you know, forever, right? Usually, at least in a marriage, you do. And so let's have a look at the Snake card. But the Coffin is very clear. Something's over. We already saw break free from toxic relationships. Let's see what the Jack of Spades. He's kind of like the Knight of Swords. Yeah. And he is the Snake. Let's see what they say here about the Jack of Spades. And here he is. Some folks are snakes in the grass. No matter how many times they shed their skin, they're still a snake. Let's see. But you know what? Somebody wants to build a strong foundation with you with effort. So maybe that person was to this other person a snake. At least in their eyes, because this over here is a card of integrity. It's like a Sagittarius card, or like a ninth house or a Jupiter card, right? When we talk about integrity, right, and doing things the right way with integrity, right, honesty and wisdom and things like that. So we have, so yeah, let's see what else it says. The Jack of Spades represents a young man. It doesn't have to be young. These are general readings. Could be somebody who's 80. I mean, you know. Not so common, but it's possible, right? Represents a young man with dark features. That doesn't have to be either. It could be a blondie, right? A towhead blondie. We don't know. Usually men are not, or women. Usually adults are not towheads. With the real light hair, right? Like white hair, dark skin, or hair. Okay, so it could be somebody with dark features, though. All right? Could be, doesn't have to be. Who has a rebellious attitude and should not be trusted. Paired with the two with the 2 or the 8 of diamonds, this would signify gossip or a friend. Okay, we don't have those cards here. Somebody's been betrayed here, but it's really to have a relationship with you, Sagittarius. That's what's going on here. And whoever betrayed somebody here was leaving drama and toxicity behind. So you could understand why they left. Yeah, you could, right? I mean, I hope so. I know I don't stay in anything toxic, no. But yeah, most people don't. As they get older, they're like, oh no. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius. If you want to get a psychic reading with me or a tarot reading, you sure can. They are. I have a promo going, and prices have been slashed. If you've ever want to get a reading with me, now's the time because they are marked way down. Yeah, and I always check my work for accuracy. My psychic readings, I sure do. And yeah, check that out. And also the tarot readings, those are obvious, right? When I'm doing a reading. A Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and also you can get past life reading with me, right? And so regarding my readings, if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, or you've been in the dark for a while, this is probably a good idea to get one of those, right? Everything's in the description box, and click on the calendar, right? My only thing is if you want to get the great promo price, it has to be paid for now. Yeah, it does. So yeah. Or, during that day, right? That day or within 24 hours. Yeah, it has to be paid for. Let's get into this right now. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. This is wondering what's going to happen. So somebody's showing up here, and maybe they want calmer waters with you too, possibly, but it looks like they are seeking that with you and leaving something else out that is entirely opposite. The Moon, the High Priestess, the 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Death card, King of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles in this reading speaks of an ending of some sort. It can be also a new beginning sometimes, like a family. It can, but 10s are completions. We also have change over here with the 8 of Wands. We're going to move the camera down so you can see. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, what we have here is change with the 8 of Wands, change and progress, though, not just change, funky change, right? And the 8 of Swords is a release. The 10 of Pentacles is a completion. The Death card is a completion in its entirety, right? And it's a transformation as well. So, and maybe that is what's going on here, but, a transformation between you and this person, but not necessarily. They could be transforming their life, and maybe they haven't been with you in the past. That's not really clear here. But what's clear is that somebody's leaving something toxic. That is or they have done that, right? These timings, doesn't have to be right before my reading or right after, right? It could be this week or last week, right? But that's going on here, but it's been recent or it is soon. That is clear. All right. So now we have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Wands. This is so challenging right here, right? And maybe there's a Piscean or a Scorpio because we have the Death card and the High Priestess. But definitely this is a challenge when you start with the Moon. The Moon is changeable. It's like it's such a changing. It's instinctive, and it is emotional. So, this changing of emotions, that's what somebody's dealing with here. And here is, and they don't know. Sometimes this is about, I don't know exactly, or I can't predict the future. It's just stuff like that. I don't know because the Moon is there, and because, it can be dark and things can be hidden in the dark, right? That's when all the criminals show up, right? In the dark, right? So, excuse me. And here's the High Priestess and the 5 of Wands. Somebody's emotional here. This is whoever really is leaving a toxic relationship, because that is the person who is dealing with something, is dealing with these challenges, right? So this person is emotional. They could be trying to really trust their intuition to get them through this. That's a possibility. Or there's a Scorpio here. This can also talk about, or a Pisces. But, this can also talk about also like a secret. There you go. Especially next to the moon when things are dark and you can't see, and the moon. Yeah, very interesting. There could be, this can be about dreams. The moon, somebody might be dreaming about you here, but that's just added on to what is going on here, right? There could be, maybe you were a secret though, Sagittarius. That's a possibility. But let's get a card on this High Priestess. There she is, right? Yeah. And and we have the Three of Swords with it. Yeah, I mean, maybe this was a third party, but somebody gets their heart broken here and somebody was in a toxic relationship. That's 100% clear for whoever this is resonating with, right? For whomever, I should say. Five of Wands is the challenge. Could have been too many people here, maybe third party, right? Because three is too much. It is, and so is five. And we have the two of Pentacles right here. And so this Two of Pentacles showing up in the past, it is an assessing of a matter, or sometimes, going over it. And we have the Hermit with it. Yeah, this is somebody who has, gained insight, right? Hermetic insight, right? From Hermes. But this is about, intuitive insights and really how to live and what do I want and what have I learned and wow, and look what, things like that. But I'm learning and gaining wisdom from this intuitive insight and this experience. There's definitely an experience here, all right? And so the Six of Wands is in the mindset. Let's get a card on that, and that is victory, and that is overcoming. Somebody, and that could be, Sagittarius, that you were in a relationship with them, but not necessarily. They could be overcoming their own poor decisions, their own breakup, right? Anything like that. Nine of Cups. Yeah, see, this is overcoming, and I want my wish. Yes, this person, when we start with the Moon and the Three of Swords and the Death cards in the reading, and the Five of Wands challenges, this is overcoming something. And like I said, could be overcoming their own personal or maybe overcoming challenges with you. That's a possibility. And the Eight of Wands is change showing up in the near future next to the Death card. Look at that. That is an ending. So we already saw the coffin, all right? We don't, So, and here it is, all right? This is a little kind of wood type of coffin here. But it's not really funny, right? But, it's not a real death, though. I doubt that. It is a death to a relationship, right? Here we have, and it could be a death to the way somebody goes about their relationships. It could be. There could be, with the Hermit here, it could be that somebody's learned here. They're like, I'm insightful now. I'm wiser. Right? Yeah, that's the point of the hermit. Sorry, you guys. And so here we have the Lovers, right? And the Lovers is here with the Death card. There's a choice to end something, to transform, or at least at the very least end something. And now we have the King of Swords in the environment, and that's a decision. So yeah, decision here next to the Lovers, which is a choice, right? Which also the Lovers can be soulmates, right? She's standing in front of the angel, and and she's blessing them. So she's telling them, go in peace and please each other, right? Be nice to each other. That's what she said. All right, Eight of Swords. There's two eights here. Those are about change, and the 8 is the hopes and fears. We'll get a card on it, and we have it here with the 10 of Swords. OMG. So that's what I mean about an ending, right? And there's an ending here, and somebody releases somebody here, and they felt very stuck about it, or they felt stuck in a relationship, or they just felt stuck in some way, and the Hermit has freed them. Maybe this is a Virgo, could be. Not necessarily, it could be Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, right? And in the potential outcome is the 10 of Pentacles. This could be a marriage card. It is about family. It's also about a legacy, like staying together, like creating a legacy together. It can be that. And it's a completion. It's an ending as well. And we have right next to the 10 of Swords too. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So what it looks like for me here, we have this card, Sagittarius, sturdy support. Build a strong foundation with combined effort, united, lasting, and stable. And when we have the 6 of Pentacles with this 10 of Pentacles, this person wants to build with you. They want to be fair with you, kind and fair, and, you know, sharing and things like that. And maybe they have a lot of money. These are a lot of pentacles right here. We have 16 pentacles here. Yeah, we do. 16 gold bullion. All right. So don't forget to, you know, buy me coffee. Just kidding. Right. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. If you want to get a reading with me, check out the description box. Now's the time if you've ever wanted to. And yeah, prices are really good. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's really helping me to keep these videos coming to you with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, you guys rock. Have a great day, and hit the little bell if you want to receive notifications. Thank you so much for watching.